So you mentioned how we work, and for a lot of the folks viewing today, and certainly for both of us, we've had to go through. How are we keeping our people engaged and motivated in this new environment?
First is communicate, right? And I mean, I've tripled the number of all hands that we have. We used to do them once a quarter. I'm now doing them once a month. I'm meeting with my VPs every other week. Right? My top 500 leaders, across the company. I used to meet with them twice a quarter. Right now, I'm meeting with them 6 times a quarter. Right? So just radically increasing the amount of communication. So number one. Number 2 is transparency. Being very transparent. What you know, what you don't know, showing vulnerability as a leader. Number 3 is empathy. This is hard. Right? Going through and, being able to really, show a compassion and an understanding.
All the things we're talking about really are, I would imagine, just extensions of the culture that you've already created in the business. And it's just highlighting those elements. Is that what you're finding? Is this what we're finding here at Presidio?
Yeah.
Elements around teamwork and caring about each other and compassion and, focus on creating great outcomes for clients. All that just seems to get really accentuated in an environment like this. Are you finding that as well?
It's the authenticity is big and super important, and seeing the human side of people right now matters. If you're a manager, I've told them it's not a time to be a manager, it's time to be a leader and time to be a human being, because you may have people working for you who have small children. They actually don't understand your work schedule. And they are going to need a parent when they need the parent. And if it doesn't fit when you want to have a meeting with your employee, then you need to postpone the meeting with the employee. And that's just life. And if you don't have kids, you don't get that.
You've obviously had the opportunity to meet with hundreds of CIOs. And in your experience, and when you reflect back on it, when you think about the greatest or the best CIOs that you've met, what are the hallmarks, if you will, or what are the characteristics that any of the other CIOs here on the call can think about?
I think the CIOs who can partner with their functional groups and work with the CEO on their strategy. A CIO right now will be all over cost savings. What can I do to save money this quarter, next quarter, the next quarter? Then how do you protect your customers in today's environment and how do you get it through? So their goals should be identical to that of the CEO. And never before have the CEOs really believed they must become a technology digital company if they were in manufacturing or if they were in finance or mining or healthcare. Today they do. So I think the role of the CIO is more of a business unit lead who can knock down the silos within the companies.